Would you look at the time? It's time for Agent Play again. And today we're going to be covering some of the Euro games. We're going to just recap the whole of the last week of Euro games. And we're going to take a look at some players that I thought stood out. We're going to take a look at some United players as always, as this is a United channel. But without further ado, I'm going to be taking this away solo by myself. Just purely because some of these games were very boring. A lot of the guys didn't watch it, me included. And yeah, I thought there were some interesting players, and I thought there were some interesting teams as well that maybe flew under the radar a little bit before the competition started. So here we are. We're going to start at the top of the list to that side. I'm not used to camera directions. Excuse that. Now with the most serious of games, Finland, Russia. Russia take it 1-0. I don't have much to say on this, in all honesty. It's Russia beating Finland. It's a game that's far from on my radar. There's little to no players that I'm very interested in this game. And one of the main things I can say was for fantasy, that's a whack, just a very, very whack captaincy choice. And I chose Mario Fernandes for the first week, and guy went off injured 30 minutes in. That's about the only noticeable achievement that happened during this Russia-Finland game. So yeah, congrats to Russia. Good win. It looks like you're going to be seeing yourselves out of the group. Let's see how that goes. Turkey-Wales. I thought this was a big upset. Personally, I think Turkey have massively underperformed in this Euros, or they were just massively overhyped by everyone, including some very, very well-known analysts, including myself. I very much thought Turkey would do a lot better than this. I thought they were going to beat Wales comfortably. And it just turned into a Gareth Bale and Aaron Ramsey masterclass. It's like we went back to the previous Euros when they were actually in their prime. So that's one of the last things I was expecting. So yeah, congrats to Wales. Looks like they're actually going to make another group. And Turkey, looks like they're just playing for pride at this point. Last game, doubt we're going to see too much happen. But you'll get my predictions in some of the shorts coming soon. So don't worry about that. Italy. Now, this is always where things get interesting. Italy 3, Switzerland 0. Okay, so first things first. Locatelli is great. I have to say that now. Locatelli is fantastic. And he's looked like a fantastic talent for a while now. And suddenly every United fan on earth wants this guy. He's 23 years old. He hasn't done all that much for his club, but he has got a handful of assists every season and maybe 2 or 3 goals, you know? So him scoring a brace is a fantastic achievement for him, and I think it highlights the frailties of Switzerland and why I did rate them so low. I think if Turkey actually did show up to this competition, Switzerland would very easily be at the bottom of the pecking order now, because this Wales game probably would have gone Turkey's way, and then we could have seen Switzerland bottom of the group. So yeah, I'm just impressed with Italy. They're starting to look a serious threat. They're starting to look like someone that I should be in talks with for United right now. You need to talk to some of those players, get some of these players signed on. Someone like Berardi also had another good game, and he's a fantastic right winger, solves our problems. We don't want to pay 80 million for Jadon Sancho, you know. You can get us maybe like 30, 40, you know. I'm just saying. You know, just agent play talk over here. Nothing's going to happen. We all know we're going to get Jadon Sancho, and we're just going to have to move on with that. So next we go Ukraine, North Macedonia. One thing I have to say again, like I said last week in the review, is that North Macedonia have some fight in them. They, as Shawnee said, they're kind of like a Leeds team. They just play with their heart on their sleeve and they just go at it. Ukraine definitely better quality. It looks like Yarmolenko's in fantastic form. Yarmochuk too. So yeah, congrats to them. It was a good game and a bit of an underrated one that fell under the radar. But next, Denmark-Belgium. This was probably the game of the week, one of at least. Denmark choked it really hard. They played so well. They went 1-0 up in about the 30th minute or something like that. And they played fantastically. And then just Belgium outclassed them at the end of the game, unfortunately. And it feels really, really bad as someone who wanted Denmark to be their dark horse for this competition. So Belgium, again, going through. Fantastic from them. But it looks like Denmark's tournament run is over. We'll have to see what happens in the last game against... I can't even remember who it is at this point. I think it's Ukraine? I think it could be Ukraine. I don't know. We'll do that coming soon. I'll do a small preview when we get to it now. But yeah, Belgium just outclassed them at the end of it, but Denmark very honestly dominated the game, deserved at least a point from it. Feels really bad and very just unfair for them not to walk away with something from that game. But yeah, definitely a good game. Go watch the highlights if you haven't. Good game. Netherlands, Austria, 2-0. Netherlands just comfortably better than Austria. Austria look like a lackluster team, and I'm very disappointed with the quality of players that they have, that they've been this bad. So I don't know what Austria's fate is going to be in this competition if they make it out of this group, whether it's third place or second, because this group's very weirdly contested. I think their run's going to end right there. I think first knockout round, they're out. I think it's simple as that for me. They just look toothless, and it's very upsetting because I like a lot of these players because I'm a Bundesliga fan. So I enjoy watching them, but nowhere near as good as this Dutch team. So go on, Dutch team. Dumfries, fantastic player as well. Just want to shout him out. Fantastic player. Keep an eye on him. And he's still pretty young. I think he can definitely make it at a higher level club. So let's see where that goes. I think this performance very much highlights how good of an attacking wingback he is. So yeah, we move on to Sweden, Slovakia. Yeah, this was a dull game. Forsberg won a pen, and that was it. Done and dusted. We move. Croatia, Czech Republic. I don't know how Croatia didn't see this out. Croatia are definitely the better team, but Czech Republic are coming in and looking like a strong team again. So all I have to say is this is one of the teams that I told you guys to watch, and they've actually been doing things. Schick's been fantastic, and he is a fantastic talent. I knew this a while ago, but it just feels like he was underused when he was at Leipzig, and he's just scoring like a madman during these Euros. So yeah, Croatia should have won that game. Czech Republic, well done. You guys are actually maybe contenders to go a little bit further in this. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I think Czech Republic could upset a few teams like they did. England, Scotland. This is the time where the United fan in me kicks in, and we just go, Ole is Southgate. They're the same person, honestly. I don't understand how you can have so many explosive players and not make a sub. I don't understand how you can have Harry Kane, Phil Foden, oh my gosh, Raheem Sterling. I don't even want to talk about him. He shouldn't be playing, in my opinion. I don't rate the man. I think he's a dead baller. I've felt this way for a while now. I haven't rated him in a long time, despite him getting quite a lot of goals still. So yeah, I think Scotland did fantastic. It looked like it was Scotland's game to lose, which is the sad part if you're an England fan. So, my opinion, still not coming home. I think they're probably going to go out the first chance that they can get. A team with any kind of class is going to put them out of their misery real quick. So we'll have to see how that goes. And now on to another good game, France-Hungary. Hungary, you guys did fantastic. The home crowd was electric. It was fantastic to see. They went 1-0 up. France managed to class through their low block and get a goal, make it 1-1. France, again, your worst enemy is your head, guys. If you can get over that, you win this tournament. Simple as that. You guys created quite a few chances, but you were so lazy finishing, and you just couldn't get anything going. Benzema, Mbappe, Griezmann all struggled throughout the game to actually get over the line. So I think they were the best performers, but they have a lot of chances that they just hit wide, that they just left begging to go into the back of the net. So again, France, your worst enemy is yourself here. You've got to step your game up. Next, we go on to probably the real match of the week, besides Denmark-Belgium. Portugal-Germany. This was an astounding game. Portugal scored 4 goals. If you guys didn't know, there was 2 own goals in that game. That saw Germany go 4-2 up and managed to just completely dominate Portugal, in all honesty. They played quite possession-based, and they looked really good. So one player that we have to highlight, Robin Gosens, I believe is how you pronounce it. I believe he's at Atalanta at the moment. Fantastic player, and no wonder where he's getting all these goals and assists from. It's from those Atalanta players. They're ridiculous, and they just want to attack. Unfortunately, left winger, so I'm not going to link him with United. I'm not going to get in talks to the agents there. That's not my place. But again, fantastic performance from Germany and very lackluster from Portugal. So we'll have to see what happens with Portugal now. Hopefully they put on their big boy pants like they did last Euros, and they just kind of sweep through everyone else through these group stages. Hopefully they even get through, because the next opponent's France. We'll have to see how that goes. Spain, Poland. Spain, you are continuously just annoying me. You have so much class, you dominate the game, and you just cannot score. It is such a dull affair watching you. A team that has all the ball and does nothing with it is some of the worst football to watch. It really is, because it's chances that go begging to be buried again. Morata got 1 goal against Poland. That was it. Lewandowski just had Laporte and Garcia on toast, and he scored an equalizer. Nothing else to say. There's a dead game other than that. So, very eventful Euros, and I am looking forward to the games coming up soon. We'll give a short preview here now, quick, while I look at these games coming up. So, first things first, Italy-Wales. I think Italy are going to rest players. Going to be a little bit uneventful. They should take something out of it, though. Turkey-Switzerland. Turkey have to play for their pride here. Switzerland want to get out of the group as well. There's always a chance Turkey can get out of the group, but it's really pushing it. So, yeah, I think Turkey will maybe take it. They have to take something from these Euros. This has been very embarrassing for them. They have to take something. So I'm putting my money on that at this point. Ukraine, Austria. I think Ukraine will just outclass Austria. It looks like Arnautovic is back. So Austria actually have someone to score a goal for them. So I think it'll be a close game. I think these teams are very evenly matched. I think Ukraine will edge it out. Netherlands, North Macedonia. Netherlands too strong. North Macedonia way too weak. Comfortable win for Netherlands. Finland, Belgium again. Belgium too strong, even if they are rotating, which they should be. Well, the rotating is still playing Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard. So yeah, Belgium are definitely winning this game comfortably. Denmark, Russia. I think the Danes played with so much passion and so much intensity that they can actually beat Russia, and I think they can get out of this group stage, but they're going to have to be very impressive against Russia to do so, which I think will happen though. I think they'll turn up. Czech Republic versus England. Again, England lackluster. I think they're going to struggle, but I think they're going to get it over the line. They're going to secure first and make sure they can at least get a somewhat easy next round. Next, Croatia, Scotland. I think Croatia better. I think, simple as that, Croatia better than Scotland. Croatia won it somewhat comfortably, not overly confident, just because Scotland can turn up on their day. Sweden, Poland. I think Sweden will edge it out, take a 1-0 or so, something like that. And then we go look at Slovakia, Spain. Spain are somehow bookies' favorites for over 3 goals this week. So yeah, I don't understand that. So I do think Spain are too good for Slovakia, way too good. There's no way they're dropping points in this game, and they need to secure the first place. So right now, they need this win. So please, Spain, take it comfortably. Old supporter of yours here, hi, please. You guys have the quality, you can do it. Germany, Hungary. Again, Germany looked really good. It looks like they're going to be wanting to play for that first place right now. And if they can thump Hungary, they're going to get that. So yeah, hoping for that. I think it's going to be an interesting game because, again, Hungary, fantastic team defensively by the looks of things. They've held off France and Portugal, but Portugal they obviously gave into at the end. I think Germany's a very different beast to those two teams, which are quite similar. So I think Germany are going to properly bring the game to them and just thump them and actually give them the hiding that they look like they should have gotten from looking at the group of death, you know? So Portugal, France, I think it's probably going to be the draw of the week. Simple as that for me. Nice and short with that. But yeah, if you enjoyed, please do subscribe down this side. Yeah, there we go. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it as well, and you will get more Agent Clay coming up soon. And if you want some more in-depth predictions, I'm going to be doing my 60-second predictions being released as the days go on throughout the rest of the Euros. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Just 60 seconds, 3 predictions, and we move. Nice and easy. Hope your day goes well. Enjoy the rest of it. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully with some new transfer news. I'm hearing Jadon Sancho's close, so I'm going to end off on. See you guys.